Hi, I'm Jessica, the STEM Translator. Let's make science make sense. You may have heard the news about the polar vortex making some areas extra cold. But here's the thing, the polar vortex isn't new. It's always existed, it exists year round, and there are actually two of them, one over the North Pole and one over the South Pole. It's called polar because it forms near the poles, and it's called a vortex because it's made of very strong winds spinning in a giant circle high in the atmosphere, just like those little mini vortices you make in cups when you stir stuff real fast. Most of the time, that cold air stays near the poles, but sometimes it spills farther south, and that's when we feel it. So, why does that happen? Well, mainly it's because of what's called the jet stream, which is a fast moving river of air that circles the globe. When the jet stream is strong, it flows quickly and fairly straight, acting like a barrier that helps keep that cold Arctic air contained. But when the jet stream slows down, it starts to behave a lot like a spinning top when it loses speed. Instead of spinning smoothly, it gets wobbly. A slower, wobblier jet stream forms big waves. And those waves allow cold Arctic air to dip south while warm air can push north in other places. But why would the jet stream slow down? Well, one reason is because the Arctic is warming a lot faster than the areas below it. This reduces the temperature difference, which is what helps keep the jet stream moving fast. So the polar vortex hasn't suddenly appeared. We're just more likely to feel its effects when the jet stream slows down and gets wavier. For more science, technology, engineering, and math explanations, subscribe and follow.